Have you ever had one of those days where everyone seems to be pushing your buttons? Like when your coworker microwaves fish in the office kitchen, or your family member calls you for the 10th time that day to ask for favors? I totally get it. It's like some people have a PhD in pushing our buttons. But here's the thing, we can't control how others behave, but we can control how we respond to them. So, why do we get angry or bothered by others in the first place? Well, it's usually because we're taking things personally. We're letting someone else's behavior dictate our emotions and reactions. But what if I told you there's a way to never get angry or bothered by anyone again? Sounds too good to be true, right? But hear me out. The key is to develop a sense of detachment. Not detachment from others, but detachment from our own emotions and reactions. It's like we're observing ourselves and others from a neutral perspective, rather than getting caught up in the drama. So, how do we do this? Here are a few simple strategies you can try. First, practice self-awareness. Take a step back and observe your thoughts and emotions. Ask yourself, is this thought really true? Or is this emotion really necessary? For example, let's say someone cuts you off in traffic. Your initial reaction might be anger or frustration, but then you take a step back and observe your thoughts. You realize that the other person's behavior is not a personal attack on you. They're probably just having a bad day or in a hurry. Second, set boundaries. Learn to say no to people and situations that drain your energy. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. For instance, let's say a friend asks you to lend them money, but you're not comfortable doing so. Instead of feeling guilty or obligated, you simply say, I'm not in a position to lend money right now. Maybe we can brainstorm other solutions together. Third, practice empathy. Try to see things from other people's perspectives. Remember, they're probably struggling with their own stuff, just like you are. For example, let's say a coworker is being really rude or dismissive. Instead of taking it personally, you try to understand where they're coming from. Maybe they're under a lot of stress or pressure. Maybe they're just having a bad day. And finally, practice forgiveness. Let go of grudges and resentments. Holding on to them is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. For instance, let's say someone wronged you in the past. Instead of dwelling on the hurt or anger, you choose to forgive them. Not for their sake, but for yours. You realize that holding on to resentment is only hurting you, not them. So I want to leave you with a challenge today. For the next 24 hours, practice detachment. Observe yourself and others without getting caught up in the drama. See how it feels to not take things personally, and hey, if you slip up, don't worry about it. Just acknowledge the thought or emotion, and gently let it go again. Remember, it's a process. It takes time and practice to develop a sense of detachment. But trust me, it's worth it. When you're no longer controlled by your emotions and reactions, you'll feel a sense of freedom and peace that you've never experienced before. You'll be able to navigate difficult situations with ease and confidence. And hey, if you're still struggling to let go of anger or resentment, just remember that you're not alone. We've all been there. But with time and practice, you can develop the skills and mindset necessary to stay calm and detached, no matter what life throws your way. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more content on self-improvement and motivation. And if you have any tips or strategies for staying calm and detached, leave them in the comments below. Remember, you are in control of your emotions and reactions. Don't let anyone else dictate your mood or behavior. You got this. Before we go, I want to leave you with a quote from the Buddha. You can't calm the storm, but you can calm yourself. The storm will pass. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next video.